heard of the law of attraction term, acting as if? Just act as if and it will show up in your life. In this video, I want to share with you the number one shocking misconception about how to actually use the act as if principle to bring what you want into your life. This will change your life, whether it's money, love, career, it doesn't matter what it is. When you understand this, it makes it so much easier to attract what you want into your life. This is Jake Ducey with JakeDucey.com. Let's go right into the video. All right, so today I want to talk about the biggest misconception of acting as if. And so, this is something that is so talked about in the law of attraction scene. And here's what I want you to consider. And the reason that prompted this is I was reading a comment where somebody said that they've been acting as if, but nothing's happening. And here's what's to consider. If you were truly acting as if, you wouldn't sit around and do nothing. Right? So if you were acting as if you were already a millionaire or a multimillionaire, what would that look like? Well, you'd probably be working on starting your own business. You'd probably be managing your money. Even if you had $10, you'd probably be investing $1, saving the other dollar. It's not the amount of money. It's how you're doing it. It's what you're doing, not what you have, right? So that's how the whole principle of acting as if works. So I had to act as if I already had a big YouTube channel before I had a big YouTube channel. So what did that look like? I started spending hours filming. I started spending a lot of time filming. I brought on a video editor. I didn't have progress to justify doing those things, but I was stepping into acting as if I already had those things in my life, right? So first comes you imagining it. And then once you have a clear image and you're able to sit and appreciate and be grateful for the fact that you already have it, and even though your mind wants to tell you you don't have it, then it's acting as if with your eyes open. So there's two ways to act as if. One is with your eyes closed, which is just as important because you're starting to train your brain in a new way for a reality that hasn't happened yet. And two, acting as if with eyes open. Don't forget that part. Don't forget to act as if with your eyes open. So whatever it is that you're wanting in your life, how could you act as if you already have it? How could you play it out? Just like when you're an actor, like when Brad Pitt is acting, he doesn't just sit and imagine that he's playing a character. He imagines how it would be, and then he actually plays it. He actually does the voice. He actually is living into the part. So acting as if quite truly means living into the part. So whatever it is that you want, whether it's you want your health to change, first is speaking differently, having different words you're using. I'm no longer sick. I'm no longer overweight. You don't talk like that anymore. It's I'm healthy. I'm energized every single day. But then you live out that reality, right? So that might mean going on a walk, going to the gym. But while you're doing it, you're appreciating the fact that you're feeling freaking amazing. Your health is magnificent. So that's what it means to act as if. If it was romance, how would you act as if it was romance? I'm sure there's a lot of ways you could do that. I mean, one might be simply getting as vivid as you can, imagining you're holding hands with your partner in the car or that you're holding hands with them in bed. Or it might mean going out and having conversations with people you're attracted to and starting to get over a feeling of uncomfortability about approaching somebody you're attracted to. If you were already an attractive person and you felt confident in that, what would you do? You wouldn't sit in your room all day and say, I'm so grateful that I've attracted this person. That's a component. That's the eyes closed, acting as if. But then you would open your eyes and you'd walk out and you'd go talk to people that you found attractive. If it was cars and you really wanted your dream car, how would you act as if? Well, there's this beautiful line I talked about in a previous video. It's from the rapper and hip hop artist Russ. And he has a song called Since I Was Broke. And in that song, he says, that's not a Nissan, that's a McLaren. That's what I told myself, that's how I got it. And so what is he saying? Well, he had an old 90s Nissan that was all beat up, probably worth $1,000. And he would drive around in it when he was broke, but he would imagine it was a McLaren, which is like a $250,000 car. He said, that's not a Nissan. No, that's a McLaren. That's what I told myself. That's how I got it. I recognize the thoughts in my mind are directly reflected to what's in my pocket. No, so he would drive around and he would feel like he was driving a McLaren. He would never talk about it being a Nissan to his friends, to himself. He was like, yeah, dude, I just got this new McLaren. He was in that reality so much so. That's acting as if with your eyes open. I'm sure he'd close his eyes, he would imagine his dream car, but then while he was driving around his Nissan, he was like, yo, check out my brand new McLaren, check this out. And what else might that look like? It might look like test driving cars. You know, you can test drive any car you want, right? Even if you think you can't afford it, which you quote unquote might not be able to yet, you can go test drive it. You can start really stepping into it and acting as if with your eyes open. So that's how it looks. So it might be if you want wealth that you go find the wealthiest hotel in your town and you have tea there. Maybe you can't afford dinner there, but if you can, one day a month, get an expensive dinner there. Or it might mean, and dress up nice. Or it might mean if you can't afford it, you go get tea for $1 or coffee for $2 or $3. Although if it's an expensive hotel, it might have expensive coffee. It might be $7, right? But my point is, how can you do it with your eyes open? So if it's money, take the limited amount of money that you have and start managing it. How would a millionaire behave? Do acting as if with your eyes open. Think of one way you can do it. This is Jake Ducey with JakeDucey.com. Thank you for watching. And if you haven't yet, be sure that you check out the Second Mind. It's our software we designed to literally rewire your brain for you. The only reason it's hard to act as if is because the brain is actually neurologically programmed to behave in the old reality that you might not want anymore, so it's hard to act as if. We created a piece of software designed to stimulate the brain in a new way, the nervous system in a new way, and it's amazing results. You can demo it for free. It's thesecondmind.com right there down below. Hit the subscribe button, the bell notification, and make sure that you like this video to support the channel. Hashtag down below, act as if. Hashtag down below, act as if. And remember, acting as if with your eyes open is just as important with doing it with your eyes closed. So think of one way or 2 ways or 3 ways or 5 ways that you could act as if with your eyes open today. Have an absolutely beautiful day. You are amazing. If nobody told you that today, you are amazing.